I feel that your team has done so well under Gambhir in the series that this particular core has played, which is led by Samson and Abhishek at the top. If it's done so well, why do you need to force into a substitution for a player who will invariably play in the Asia Cup and dismiss your balance?
In that case, when you're 30 for 3, what you do? Whether you need a batsman like Shubman Gill or whether you need a batter like Sanju Samson in the middle, that's something that probably the selectors might have thought about.
What about someone like Shivam Dube? How does he get a sneak in?
Today, you won't make an argument that Abhishek, great T20 player, okay, let's bring him into the ODI squad.
Yeah.
You won't make that argument. Why is it happening on the opposite?
Abhishek can't play ODIs, Abhishek can't play tests, at least at this point. But Shubman can play all three formats at this stage. Yes, whether he is a fit in this T20I side is questionable, but he is a good enough T20 player. I'm not doubting that.
You're talking that in this Asia Cup we might see Gale's 175 record being broken also.
Yeah,
you never know.
A random Oman game.
Babar
Abhishek
is there?
goes berserk.
No, Babar is not there, but
We are back for another episode of Sledging Room podcast. Kingshuk, Saurabh. From the way I address this, Kingshuk, Saurabh, do you understand anything? Like the order of the names?
Order of the names.
oh yeah, I can relate it.
Oh, yeah.
I can
we
relate
can
it.
yeah.
You know, it might be a little cryptic, but for those who haven't followed the Asia Cup squad announcement and the press conference, in Indian cricket, there's one thing, Saurabh. When you do a press conference, you leave more unanswered questions.
Yeah.
Those late night press releases, 10 o'clock with just the squad, okay, no questions asked, nothing. But when these people in power come for press conferences, there's a lot more that is left unanswered than that is answered. For instance, yesterday when Ajit Agarkar announced India's Asia Cup T20 squad, it seems he said Jitesh Sharma's name ahead of Sanju Samson's name, before Sanju Samson's name.
Yeah.
From there, people have drawn conclusions that, okay, that's a cue that Jitesh is going to play ahead of Sanju Samson. What if he had prepared the list in alphabetical name?
No, but there is evidence to support the claim that fans are making, right? When you name India's test captain as the vice captain of T20 side, after that guy has not played T20Is for like over an year, it means that he is going to be the part of the playing 11. Now he is a top order batter. Shubman Gill I'm talking about. So either he bats as an opener or at number 3. When we have seen in IPL, he has only opened. That is why he moved from KKR to Gujarat Titans, because he was batting very much low for KKR. Now when he's batting as an opener for last 3 IPL seasons, and he's the captain of a franchisee, he's the captain of Indian national test cricket team, and he has now been appointed as the vice captain of the Indian men's T20 team for the Asia Cup tournament. I doubt that he's not going to be part of playing 11.
Now, before we go into the nitty-gritties of Shubman Gill coming back into the T20I setup, I just want to ask, I'm sure that people are aware of the 15-member squad. It was only 15. There were speculations that it could be 17, it could be 16, but it was only 15 with 4 reserves. I just want to ask both of you, do you, as in like, leave aside what the selectors have said, what the narrative is around this return of Shubman Gill, do you agree with it or not, both of you?
The fact that they released the 15-member squad?
No, Shubman Gill returning as vice captain.
Oh. Nah, I don't. I mean, they did give a logic to it by saying that he only did not play T20 cricket because he was part of the entire test camp that India had. But no, it doesn't. Like, for me, I feel that your team has done so well under Gambhir in the series that this particular core has played, which is led by Samson and Abhishek at the top. If it's done so well, why do you need to force into a substitution for a player who will invariably play in the Asia Cup and dismiss your balance? That was my problem.
Saurabh, is that what you think as well?
I mean, yes, I don't agree to the selection of Shubman Gill, let alone as the vice captain. I don't agree to his selection in the T20I side. I don't believe he should be part of that reserve section also. And why I'm saying this is, you have thankfully, since the T20 World Cup win, you have found a core which is giving you victories in series. You have got a very good opening pair with Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma. I think actually you wrote the copy where you mentioned these are the only 2 batters in last 1 year who have scored
Since the T20 World Cup.
since T20 World Cup, who has scored more than 400 runs at a cycle of
Over 180.
nearly 180, 200. So you can see they bring that stability. Then you have a Tilak Verma who has been promoted by captain Surya Kumar Yadav. He has repaid the trust. Surya, as we all know, he has been the best T20I batter in the last 3-4 years. Then you have a certain Hardik Pandya. You have Akshay Patel. You have so many options. Rinku Singh is also there. I don't know how and why they are fitting in Shubman Gill. I don't agree with this.
And bringing Shubman Gill has rippling effects on the batting order. You are playing with 8 members. Now, let's say, for example, if you were going to play with 8 batters, Shubman's a grafter, Tilak's a grafter. When does Surya Kumar come into? Which over does Surya Kumar come into play? So I'm a little confused. That's all.
Well, I think we all know that where India are heading towards, right? That Shubman Gill is their next all-format captain. It's been quite evident with the way he was given Test captaincy. If you're surprised about him becoming a vice captain in T20I team, you should have been swept off the floor when he was made the Test captain.
Okay.
Right?
No.
Because his T20I credentials at least are good. T20 credentials are at least good when it comes to meriting a place in the side. When it was Test captaincy, like we saw what he did before the England tour, right? He was struggling to find a place in overseas conditions, and he himself had reportedly told the management that he wants to bat at number 3 once Yashasvi became the Test opener. So all these things were there. But that's why I think, okay, yes, you could argue, we spoke to Deep Das Gupta yesterday, the former India wicketkeeper. He said there are a pool of around 30-40 players in Indian cricket. You can pick either of any one of them, and then you can argue against and for their selection. It's that competitive. By that mold, I personally think Shubman will do well. But then again, whether he fits into that mold of cricket that you are playing is something that you have to look at. Or are you thinking that, okay, that Virat Kohli thing, that Virat Kohli insurance that was there, that in major tournaments you might not get scores of 220, 230, you're getting scores of 160, 170. In that case, when you're 30 for 3, what you do? Whether you need a batsman like Shubman Gill or whether you need a batter like Sanju Samson in the middle, that's something that probably the selectors might have thought about.
But that's why you were playing with 8 batters in the first place, right?
Yeah.
That's the insurance, as you say it. That was the insurance for the team. That you have 8 players, do whatever you want. Things will be taken care of. Now, my problem is that when you bring Shubman in, you are kind of, like Akshay is saying, that he's the next all-format captain of the Indian team. You're kind of trying to homogenize the way all the 3 separate formats play. I thought after Virat, Rohit and Jadeja retired from the T20 team, that had changed. T20, you were going for all-out attack. ODI, there was a little bit of checks and balances after Rohit Jaiswal would go bang at the top. And Test team was a very different kind of setup that we were going in. Now, if you're true, Akshay, then we are again trying to bring that whole thing together. Does that not undo 1.5 years of work that we have done?
One more question to Akshay. Akshay, you said that Shubman Gill is being groomed as the next all-format captain. Okay, I understand where it's coming from. Now, in the press conference, when Ajit Agarkar was asked, if Sanju Samson, if you are including Shubman Gill, then what happens to Sanju Samson? What happens to Abhishek Sharma? Agarkar says, these two played T20 cricket because the likes of Jaiswal and Gill were busy playing the other formats. Now there you manage the workload. This is a workload thing, right? You manage the workload.
Also the overlapping of schedules.
Okay, fine, I understand.
Yeah.
Now, this overlapping of schedules, where is that confirmation that there will be no overlapping of schedule in the next coming 2 or 3 years? First thing.
Forget 2 or 3 years. It's in the Asia Cup, the overlapping. Yeah. Nearly the overlapping.
Yeah. Second thing, if a certain Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma got the chance because they were players who were taking other formats over T20 cricket, how can you have a captain who is captaining in all formats together? Is it not the same problem?
That is what he's saying.
Yeah.
They will prioritize. Like for Bumrah, who prioritize certain formats, certain tournaments. If there is a big test series, Shubman Gill will be picked for test series. And I completely agree with Agarkar, as in if Gill and Yashasvi were playing, there was no place for Abhishek Sharma or Sanju Samson in there. Whatever you say, they might be generational talents. But the very fact that they got the chances is because of these two
No,
not being there.
No.
Okay.
Wait, but
There
I'm
is
not-
such a big problem with that.
I'm not saying I'm agreeing to what Agarkar said.
You
I'm
just said
saying
you started with you agree to Agarkar.
I am saying he was right when he said that. That's how
No.
that is the logic that they apply.
No, when you were talking about Surya Kumar Yadav 1 year ago, it was made clear to him, okay, you are a T20I captain, you will not play any other format. You're not playing tests, you're not
Because
playing
he
ODI.
can't play any other format.
It's not like he can't play.
He
also,
has failed miserably in other formats.
No, Shubman Gill failed in test cricket, you gave him chances.
Shubman Gill, listen, you can't call him a failure, Saurabh.
No, he failed in
If
Australia.
you see, he failed.
He did not have a 50 plus score in 3 years before this generational
That
series
was
he had.
that was in overseas conditions.
Yeah.
But he has shown that he can score runs at home.
Yeah.
In
because-
England series, he scored
and,
runs.
You know, by that logic,
If you are equating Surya Kumar's other format credentials to Shubman Gill's other format credentials, I don't agree with you.
you might not agree with me.
So my logic is that you've given Sanju and Abhishek a chance at the top order for the last 6 months.
Yeah.
14
T20Is.
series now, right?
12 together.
If your logic comes into play, which is Agarkar's logic, saying that Shubman was playing test cricket, we had to prioritize, but before a big tournament or a marquee tournament, Shubman has to come back into the side. Then why did you play them for?
and
Because
to
they
increase
have-
the pool.
Because they have made enough runs to guarantee their place in the playing 11. But you are saying that
I'm absolutely agreeing,
Shubman,
yeah.
without playing for 6 months, without playing for 6 months of T20I cricket at all, has a guaranteed spot in that top order before the tournament.
See,
Is
I'm
that not a big enough
I'm
risk?
not disagreeing.
one more question. So when you talk about Sanju Samson,
Hmm.
like when you talk about Sanju Samson and Abhishek pair, the Indian opening T20I pair. So when a certain vice captain Shubman Gill comes in, who does he replace? Probably Sanju Samson, right hand batter for right hand batter.
Looks like it.
Just before the England T20 series, you can go and check on Google, on ESPN, and on our website also. There are copies where Surya Kumar Yadav was asked who is going to be our wicket keeper because Rishabh Pant, he's back. Will you check him over Sanju Samson? No, Sanju Samson is our first choice wicket keeper. What happens to that now?
He might still be.
Then you don't play Abhishek Sharma?
No, you don't play Jitesh Sharma. You ask Sanju Samson to bat at number 5.
Okay,
But then again, you go against what you have built for the last 6
Yeah.
months.
See, that has been. See, I am not arguing whether it's right or wrong.
No.
But that has been the case with Indian cricket forever.
Yeah, no.
Yashasvi Jaiswal was your designated T20 opener until that Afghanistan series before the T20 World Cup.
Right.
Then Rohit and Virat came back. But Saurabh argued that it is Rohit and Virat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now
Yeah.
he's arguing that it's Shubman.
No,
Then
I am
now-
saying that
no,
it's
no.
Shubman.
When you can disagree with my comparison of Surya Kumar Yadav's all format credentials with Shubman Gill, I can completely disagree with equating Shubman
course.
Gill with someone like Virat and Rohit.
Of course. If Virat and Rohit were there now,
And I'm not against you, Akshay. I am against this.
Can we
confused
bring back
selection
Rohit
committee.
and Virat?
I am against this confused selection committee, especially led by the legendary Ajit Agarkar. Because when we are talking about it, I think, and I guess we will talk about someone like Shreyas Iyer. What wrong has he done to not be given even a chance in the reserves of the Asia Cup T20 squad?
of course. So
He
the
bottled
consensus-
against Romario
let's wrap-
Shepherd in 3 games.
I think we have to come to a consensus. We have to summarize this, I think.
Okay.
So both of you don't agree with Shubman Gill selection.
No.
Both of you think that India should have continued with Abhishek Sharma and
Yeah.
Sanju Samson.
100%.
In that case, if you had to pick up a backup opener, who would that have been?
Jaiswal.
Jaiswal.
Especially after what he has done over the course of last 3 years in IPL.
Oh, Shubman hasn't done anything.
Shubman
No,
Gill,
that is what I'm
Shubman Gill,
saying.
backup opener, non-vice captain. How does
could
that
have
sound?
could have made sense for me.
No, I will keep Jaiswal over Shubman Gill in T20 cricket.
Strike rate ke wajah se you're saying.
Strike rate and the way he can change the game. You know, Shubman Gill is a great batter. I am not doubting his credentials. But when you talk about T20 cricket, he plays those first 20 balls. He wants to settle in that condition, and then he tries to play those shots. In T20 cricket, in right now, you need players who can go from ball one. Until exceptional are the conditions where the ball is turning on the pitch, is very, very, the ball is flowing like it happened
Like the
in T20 World
USA
Cup.
in Barbados.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, almost every year it has become a norm. In every condition, every country, T20 cricket is all about scoring and scoring, piling on more runs. You know, you defeated Bangladesh, you scored some 280 runs because every batter could come and just swing his bat. Shubman Gill, I'm sorry, he can do that, but I have not seen him doing this before the 10th over, swinging his bat. He goes in that mode after scoring some 40-50 runs.
Yeah.
Whereas a certain Sanju Samson, you ask him to hit from ball one, yes, he's going to hit. Now, there are people who will question, okay, Sanju Samson did not have a great IPL or a great England series. What did Harshit Rana do? How did he get picked? Played one T20I,
Oh,
very
yeah.
controversial, very
T20I
controversial.
debut against England.
Yeah.
Concussion substitute match, he picked up 4
Very,
wickets.
very controversial pick.
Yeah.
Very controversial pick because the English batter was already disturbed after what happened.
That was the justification that Surya Kumar Yadav
Yeah.
gave in the press
Yeah,
conference.
and then that entire IPL he did jack for KKR. He was
Considered at around 9.5.
Yeah. So, nothing matches up. Whatever happens with this selection committee.
So, if
So
not,
like he
if,
said,
if
like
not
he said,
Harshit, then who would it be?
to round up that Gill point. See, yes, Yashasvi Jaiswal is a much, as in, I don't know whether to call him a better T20I player. He has better numbers than Shubman Gill when it comes to playing that brand of cricket. Brand of cricket. But a natural progression would have been picking Shubman Gill as part of your 15 and telling them you are the reserve opener. If something happens to Abhishek or Sanju, then you pick up that spot. That would have been a natural progression. But now you have made him the vice captain.
No, so
you have to disturb that combination.
Because you did the same thing with Pant, didn't you? At the Champions Trophy.
Yeah.
He did make his return before the World Cup.
Yes.
You said KL was doing well. I'm not going to disturb that.
Yes.
KL flopped in the final, although had a great World Cup just before that. I think 450 plus runs, something like that. You put trust in him and carried him into the Champions Trophy. Despite Rishabh Pant returning to full fitness, showing that he could bat.
Don't apply for everyone.
It does not make any sense.
Sanju Samson probably might have to sit out, or maybe he will be asked to play at number 5. Or what if this is the case? Shubman Gill has been told you need to do what Rohit Sharma did. Like completely change your style of cricket. Maybe at 36, Rohit Sharma had the experience and the courage to do it. If you ask that of Shubman Gill, maybe it's a little bit of, asking too much of a young batter who's trying to...
Yeah, that is what my problem is. You're asking someone like Shubman Gill, who is actually now getting back to T20 side and as a vice captain, added responsibility to change his game. Then, if you want to fit in someone like Sanju Samson, who you have backed as the first choice wicketkeeper, you will ask him to bat in the middle order, where he did not succeed in his earlier stints. So now you are actually completely challenging the balance of the playing 11 6 months before the T20 World Cup.
Truth be told, Sanju Samson's out if Shubman is selected as the
I
first
agree
choice
with
opener.
you.
Because you can't replace Jitesh as a finisher.
But if KL Rahul has been told to do 10 different jobs from
Because he can.
Sanju can't.
I don't think so. Because that's the whole point where we are talking about how possibly Sanju Samson and Rajasthan relationship has soured. Because Sanju is not getting that opening spot because of Vaibhav and Jaiswal.
No, it's just not about the opening spot. A lot of things have happened.
I'm just saying that it's not his favoured position to bat.
Sanju at number 5 at CSK, maybe 2028 World Cup, he gets back into the team.
Beautiful.
Now the CSK agenda pedals. Come on,
Beautiful. What if it's 3D chess from Agarkar? Shubman Gill for chota tournaments, Samson for bigger T20
bilateral series.
I don't know. Yeah,
Samson for bilateral series.
Maybe.
At the World Cup, we bring back Virat Kohli.
Yeah, can happen.
We are talking...
For the Olympics, we literally bring back Virat Kohli.
Did they not market Olympics with Virat Kohli, Olympics in cricket? Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to that.
We are talking about Shubman Gill. While creating him like he is your next gen superstar and you can't discredit him for that. What about someone like Shivam Dube? How does he get a sneak in?
Wait, which generation superstar is Shivam Dube?
No, Shubman Gill. He's the next gen superstar. That is how he's been built up.
That Shivam Dube was 70s superstar.
No, Shivam Dube, how does he get a look in? Ahead of someone like Shreyas Iyer. Because Shivam Dube did not bowl a single ball in this IPL also. Shreyas Iyer, as far as I am concerned, he's a much better spin hitter than Shivam Dube will ever be. And especially when you play a T20, especially when you play a T20 tournament in UAE where Shreyas Iyer succeeded and helped you win the Champions Trophy, you have not picked him. Rather, you have picked someone like Shivam Dube.
I have no.
Who did not have a great IPL when the IPL happened in UAE.
Abhishek Nair did explain this, that Gautam Gambhir loves a left-hand, right-hand combination. Maybe Shreyas Iyer missed out on because he was born with on the wrong dominant hand.
Maybe he should practice playing left-handed.
Yeah. Or maybe he should practice more being yes sir guy.
I have no.
No, I am not saying anything. I'm just talking about reports.
How could you not say anything after saying something?
No, I just said he might just learn how to say yes sir, okay sir, I will do sir. More than okay, I am the leader, I have done these things, I am one for myself, I will change the game, you don't worry. You never know. Within this Indian cricket.
See, one yardstick is there for Shreyas Iyer's non-selection. Losing to RCB in the IPL final. Breaking millions of hearts. So don't pick him.
Yeah.
beat RCB and then come back to the
Consistently losing wicket to Romario Shepherd of all people.
See, I can understand, yes, but people like Shivam Dube and Rinku Singh probably deserved another chance to be in the squad
Shivam Dube, why?
for the finisher's role that he has consistently been doing.
Where?
How many games?
Where?
For the T20 World Cup final, take it. He has
One
delivered for you.
One game.
Couple of games like that, but how many opportunities do these people get?
Dube's gotten consistent opportunities.
No,
man.
that is what
it's
we
not
asked
like
me.
it's
No,
not
I'm
like in
saying-
IPL he did anything.
I am saying how many opportunities. Either you're 30 for 3 when he comes into bat, or you give him the last 7 balls of a T20I innings.
No, that is your role.
That's the difficulty of the role.
No, that
you
is
can't
what-
expect consistency there.
No,
you
no,
have to
it's not
expect
about-
you have to expect impact there. I'm not defending
how-
it.
no,
I'm
no,
not
you know
saying
what?
that
There is one more
you are
reason.
right by picking him ahead of Shreyas Iyer, but pushing him out might have been the wrong thing to do.
But just hear me out. So is it not a wrong comparison that Shreyas Iyer versus Dube?
Yeah, I think
Both bat at
Yeah,
very
yeah.
different positions.
I was not
Even
comparing
I
that.
made
I
the
was talking
mistake.
about that spin hitting prowess. Because every time...
Yeah, but at a different position entirely.
No, but the spinners only come in the middle overs. I have not seen a lot of spinners bowling in the death
Yeah, but
overs.
Dube won't get middle overs, right?
No,
Dube
that's what
will
I'm
get
saying.
16 beyond.
Because since last T20 World Cup, what I have heard from Agarkar and Rohit, and now I'm hearing from Agarkar, is Shivam Dube is an impact player who can finish the game, and he's a very good spin hitter.
Yeah.
and he can bowl a couple of overs.
I don't know where he
Where-
bowled a couple of
Where
overs.
has he bowled a
I have
couple of
no
overs?
That is what I'm asking.
Some people are saying he's the Hardik Pandya backup.
Now that is a big joke on itself.
That is another nonsense.
Hardik
to
Pandya
peddle.
was your lead pacer in the Champions Trophy, second pacer.
Now in this team you have Abhishek Sharma as your 6th bowling option.
And
I
Abhishek
can't
Sharma is a great
fathom- I
bowler.
can't-
Abhishek Sharma is a great 1 over bowler, I'm telling you.
He's a much better bowler than your Shivam Dube.
I mean,
I'm
at least
not making that comparison. I'm just saying.
at least
Don't
Abhishek
give
Sharma,
Abhishek Sharma's bowling credentials a stamp now. Let him bowl.
At least Abhishek Sharma had the guts to bowl in IPL.
And he picks
course.
wickets. Whenever you are given the ball, he tends to give you wickets. Like
Probably-
Travis Head does for Australia.
No, probably in the lead up to the T20 World Cup, this is a very good move. Saying that Abhishek, I need 1 or 2 overs from you in every match. If you're grooming him in that regard, it's a very good.
Yeah, because
move.
whenever he has bowled in that 11th, 12th, 13th over. When
Tilak can also bowl, right?
Like he said, Abhishek is the Travis Head of India.
Yeah, he is.
Arguments done.
Tilak also can
Mic
bowl.
dropped.
Yeah.
Who cares about what Tilak can bowl? Abhishek Sharma is the Travis Head of
No,
India.
I'm saying Tilak can also bowl. There are
Yeah,
batters who can bowl.
Yeah,
In this.
Ringu can also bowl. He picked up wicket of his first ball in UP T20 League.
I think Sri Lanka against Rinku and
Ah,
some Surya, was it?
Surya.
Who
Surya
won
can
them
also
the
bowl.
match.
Now,
Oh my God.
now we will say MS Dhoni can also bowl.
Oh, he did
let's
bowl a
say
couple of
that-
overs.
Amazon is a test bowler, man.
Kevin Peterson would disagree. But yeah, seriously speaking, what should Shreyas Iyer do to get into this team now?
I told you. Yeah.
Do you think Gambhir doesn't like him?
It looks like it.
They both
because-
were together
See-
when
see, we-
KKR won the trophy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't exactly know what has happened behind the scenes. I and you and Kingshuk, we all have just read reports
No, but
and
you
heard
can tweet.
murmurs.
You can tweet and then I'll say,
Oh.
very good job, Saurabh.
Yeah,
If
that is how
something-
this sports industry is working right now.
Yeah. I'll tweet 10 things.
Yeah.
I'll get 2 right.
Yeah.
And then Saurabh comes and says, excellent.
Excellent job. Yeah.
Yeah. You have kept sports journalism alive in India.
Yeah.
It's not even journalism, leave alone sports journalism.
Yeah. Sports gossiping.
Sports gossiping, as you call it. Yeah. It's big boss of sports, actually. That is what it is.
Yeah.
There's a group of people who do this.
Yeah. As in, you can do it, but...
No, but with Shreyas Iyer, when talking about Shreyas Iyer,
Hmm.
see, he was the captain of KKR in 2024 when he won the title. Yes, Gambhir was the mentor
Yeah.
and he took all the credit. Then we see that KKR...
Yeah, credit was given to him. Gambhir never took it.
Shreyas was
People like
pathetic
you,
in
me
that
and
campaign.
Kingshuk wrote
Like,
that
no, when Gambhir can come out and cry कि एक छक्के ने वर्ल्ड कप नहीं जीता है तो गंभीर ने वर्ल्ड कप नहीं जीता है IPL नहीं जीता है so गंभीर should take it first thing.
Yeah, I saw a tweet, a very polarizing tweet. It's not that Gambhir hates superstar culture. It's that Gambhir could never become the superstar of a team that he was part of.
I agree to that. Why not?
Nah, this is an observation that was made on social
Yeah.
media.
So-
But if you look at it, no, let's not go into that. Yeah, Shreyas Iyer.
No, Shreyas Iyer, let's talk about him.
Yeah.
So whenever you are given a chance,
Yeah.
he has proven himself. In the IPL 2 seasons, this season was sensational from him. over 600 runs, if I'm not wrong.
Strike
Strike rate
rate
of
of
175.
170.
175 odd.
Yeah.
One game he failed, he got out to Somari Shepherd.
That
Other
was the
than
final. Is that the final?
yes, the final. He knocked out Mumbai Indians, played that beautiful shot of Bumrah, took apart the bowling attack of Mumbai Indians, the famed bowling attack. He did everything right. He won you the Champions Trophy. He was one of the most impactful batter in the ODI World Cup when he played. Where has he gone wrong in T20 cricket? Why is he not getting chances?
Maybe they are expecting another season, consistent season from him.
Shreyas Iyer will never be a part of Gautam Gambhir's T20I team.
Okay.
I think.
See the top 4 markup. Left, right, left, right. Who are
Where does Shreyas bat? Number 4, number 3.
Number 3, 4. So who are your top, like Shubman's there, Surya's there, then Hardik's there.
Yeah.
Did we look,
Okay.
as in like looking at this composition, Shreyas doesn't get into that
At all. That's what I'm saying.
top 4, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
He
but-
cannot.
Now that is what I'm trying to ask. So supposedly Shubman Gill is being groomed as the next T20 captain also. Now Surya is not going to leave since the next T20 World Cup. 6 months now.
Surya might even play. T20 is a format that you can play.
He can
Surya is
play,
a-
but he might not be the captain. Because you might want, okay, now हमको 2027 के लिए गिल चाहिए, ODI captain भी दे दो उसको captain.
Has Surya been put on notice now?
You never know. I mean, ascendancy of Gill from nowhere in the playing squad to just the vice captain hints at something, right? Because Hardik was the supposed leader before the T20 World Cup last year. Then Rohit comes in, takes the captaincy. Hardik
Wins the World Cup.
wins the World Cup, retires.
So we
Amongst
all expect
everything-
Hardik to be become,
Yeah, but then Surya is named the captain.
and
then
Shubman was the vice captain.
Shubman was
initially.
the vice captain in the first series. Then Shubman supposedly focuses on other formats. Akshay is named
Very
the
important point
vice
to
captain.
make. Even in the series against Shubman led in Zimbabwe,
Yeah,
and in Gambhir's first assignment as a coach,
Sri Lanka.
he was made the vice captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
After that, Akshay.
Akshay was the vice captain in England. Nobody knows what wrong he did, and whatever wrong he has done, nobody knows. Now again, when Asia Cup T20 World Cup is up, Asia Cup T20 format tournament is on, you just change the vice captain. You bring in Shubman. Okay, he's my vice captain. And yes, you can say that yes, he was given the vice captaincy 1 year ago also, but then it completely changes the complete team equation.
See, had they not played
Does
this,
that mean Akshar's spot is in question now?
No, Akshay is-
spot in the
Akshay-
11, probably
no,
not.
Akshay is a player who is offering you the skills which nobody else offers.
Yeah, I was very surprised and happy that India went in with 3 spinners, not overcomplicating things. Probably Washington might have picked in the 15, but he's part of the reserves.
Yeah.
At least Akshay has gotten the credit here. If Washington had been picked ahead of Akshay, that would have been injustice. Even in Test cricket, I thought when India were looking for that backup for Ashwin and Jadeja in the home season, I don't know whether Akshay was injured at that time, but Akshay could have been given those chances.
I think Aksar was initially injured and then Washington took over the spot, made his own.
So,
And now with this T20I side for the leadership group, I don't think they'll look into what has happened in IPL. Surya never captained IPL. He became the captain of Indian T20 side.
yeah,
Gill
Hardik is the
has-
captain.
Gill has captain, but he's not very successful. First two seasons only, very low parameter.
But as a captain, he is not.
Yeah, but now he's a vice captain. The people who are there in leading sides, someone like Shreyas Iyer, Hardik Pandya,
RP17.
RP17, I don't think is getting a chance in T20I side anymore. Very in the next coming future, they are not getting chances. Like the captain who won the IPL this season, that is Badidar, is nowhere in the selection call also.
Yeah.
Leave alone getting selected or getting dropped. The captain
Again,
of CSK.
another spin hitter.
Yeah, the captain of CSK, Ruturaj Gaikwad, I don't know where is he.
Who's the captain of CSK? MS Dhoni was the captain.
MS Dhoni confirmed after the IPL that
Substitute
Ruturaj is
captain
going-
hai Ruturaj.
Ruturaj is going to lead.
Yeah.
Lead where?
So yeah, in IPL, Akshay Patel is the captain of Delhi Capitals. He has been stripped of the vice captaincy. So they look to IPL for selecting players, but when it comes to leadership, they make their random decisions.
And when Hardik Pandya is being asked, when people are being asked what happens to Hardik Pandya, he's part of the leadership group.
That is
He's a
the
proven leader.
that
the
is
born
the-
leader.
You know, that is the most juicy churn that Indian cricket fans have got.
Yeah. It is. If you drop the.
What would someone like Hardik be thinking inside? As in, like, would he be even thinking about, I deserve this chance, or he's like, okay, I know what I am getting?
You know, with Hardik, one thing which I've always seen him, and he has always come out and said, I love responsibilities. It makes me a better player. I love pressure. Pressure comes with leadership. He has loved leadership. He came back to Mumbai Indians and he took over the captaincy.
And has won 2 IPL since.
No,
right?
but what has Shubman Gill done?
Yeah.
Almost similar finishes.
There is a deep story with that whole Hardik Pandya thing. The date,
Can you?
I don't know.
You
I
don't
don't know
know.
what's there.
But you know,
gossip.
but you can't say it
I
because
don't
you
know.
don't want to be part of the Big
I
Boss
don't-
Sports gossip group.
Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know
Kingshuk,
what's
you
happened.
tweet it out
there.
today, I'll say, oh, great job.
Great job. Na? I know, but whenever this Hardik Pandya story comes out, this whole procedure of 2022, he picks up the captaincy, leads for a year, then Rohit comes back, and then he's not even in the vice captaincy anymore. There's a huge story there. I don't know if Hardik Pandya should reflect back on his past sins or not. Whatever the story is, this does not send a good message to
So,
Indian cricket.
For Hardik Pandya, does it mean that till the time you have Ajit Agarkar as the chairman of selector,
Yeah,
Gautam Gambhir as the
no
head coach of Indian
chance.
team, you are nowhere getting the leadership group, actual leadership group of the Indian.
I don't know if it's a Gambhir call. I think
No, I'm talking about both Gambhir and Agarkar.
No. I don't think it's a Gambhir call at all. Because
Okay.
when that conjunction happens in January 2024, when Rohit Virat come back, you are ideally still the vice captain
Yeah.
of the team.
Hmm?
And then when Rohit retires, Agarkar still the national selector. And they take it away from him.
No, does it have to be related to that Mumbai Indians captaincy saga? Because Agarkar is a great friend of Rohit Sharma.
And also,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of
never know.
injuries and all that, I think.
Rohit might not have said, but Agarkar might have taken a hit. Oh my
See,
God.
when you're saying these things, not tweet it out.
I am not that powerful. I don't have my inner sources planted in the BCCI and the Indian cricket team's WhatsApp groups. So I can't tweet it.
Great. But, looking at the shape of this squad, I'm not disappointed. Yes, you can argue for certain people. Like Shreyas Iyer definitely deserved a chance. Yashasvi probably has time to get back into this even before the T20 World Cup. Vaibhav Suryavanshi has the right to feel wronged.
Why?
Vaibhav Suryavanshi, how does he
He's
come in this?
14.
One good
Still
IPL.
14.
Still has a better strike rate
Three
than your
good
Abhishek
knocks.
Sharma.
Vaibhav Suryavanshi has a better strike rate than Abhishek
Do you
Sharma.
know how
Proven
much-
in under 19 World Cup.
you know
Under
how
19
mu- do you know-
under 19
you-
teams.
Akshay,
Youth ODIs.
Youth ODIs.
Akshay, can you please tell me how many T20 hundreds has Abhishek Sharma scored? T20 hundreds.
T20I or T20?
T20.
T20. I think he'll get it wrong.
5 or 6.
It's more than that.
It's more than that.
3 T20I hundreds.
It's more than that.
Abhishek 3 T20 2 T20 no?
Oh yeah, Abhishek 2 and Samson 3.
Yeah.
In the
So
set
Abhishek Sharma has 7 T20 hundreds.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more than your Gills, your
And at a
Samsungs.
strike rate of 200, no less.
Hmm.
So you have to give it to that.
And I can assure you, like Kingshuk and me were talking before the podcast, before you came in for the shift, we were talking that in this Asia Cup we might see Gale's 175 record being broken also.
Yeah.
You
some
never know.
Random Oman game.
Babar
Abhishek
is there?
goes berserk.
No, Babar is not there, but
But you know what? Like I was saying before, I thought that as we move towards the T20 World Cup and then the ODI World Cup 27, I thought the squads were going to get segregated. Like today, you won't make an argument that Abhishek, great T20 player, okay, let's bring him into the ODI squad.
Yeah.
You won't make that argument. Why is it happening on the opposite side?
No, I don't agree with that. Gill and Abhishek cannot be compared on those respects. Gill can play 3 formats. Any other international team would have Gill. Barring, say, an Australia who have a similar
disagree. I
kind of
disagree.
setup.
no.
I'm just disagreeing with your aspect that Abhishek is a great T20 player and he can play ODIs. He doesn't have that gear. Probably hasn't shown that gear. But Gill has shown that gear.
Where?
He
In
can play
T20Is.
test cricket. Have you not seen him hitting 4 boundaries, 5
T20Is.
boundaries in T20 cricket?
T20Is.
That's what I'm
T20 cricket
saying.
for India is a different game.
Gill has a T20I 100 if I'm not wrong.
Against
He
Bangladesh.
has against Bangladesh. Yeah.
You
And
argued
New Zealand.
that we scored 280
Oh,
against
why
Bangladesh.
not? Why? Let's bring Deepak Hooda back then.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
Who has a T20I
Of course,
100?
but
I mean, that logic doesn't hold
consistency in
water.
form. I am saying if you can say that this can apply there, he can play. Abhishek can't play ODIs. Abhishek can't play tests. At least at this point. But Shubman can play all 3 formats at this stage.
You know,
Yes, whether he is a fit in this T20I side is questionable. But he is a good enough T20 player. I'm not doubting that.
somebody, I think you only mentioned it before the podcast began, that Krishnamachari legend Srikanth has said it, that this squad is good enough to win you Asia Cup, but is not going to win you the T20 World Cup.
It's his thought. I still believe that you probably might end up falling short with this setup if Gill plays the way he's been playing. That's what I'm saying.
How have you just
So
gone
you
from he's a creditable T20 player to okay, we might not win?
I am still not saying that Gill can do what Abhishek does in T20 cricket.
Let's make it clear. What is your exact opinion on Gill's
Yeah,
T20
like
credentials?
one
Gill,
stand in the book.
if you want to play that mode of T20 cricket where you are going slam bang, you probably have to continue with Abhishek and Samson.
Okay.
Or if you are telling Gill, do this and show me, maybe they are going to try that out for the next, say, 20 T20Is before the T20 World Cup.
15.
For
I think.
heaven's sake, you never know. Yashasvi Jaiswal and Sanju Samson might be opening in the T20 World Cup.
Yeah, 6 months down
Okay,
the line,
do
we
you
never know.
agree?
Or Abhishek Sharma and Sanju Samson,
tell me
they
this,
might
tell me this.
find the... Yeah.
Tell me this. Is this your T20 World Cup squad?
Barring
15.
a couple,
Who are those contentious positions that you were talking about?
Harshit Rana, I would probably not have him in the squad.
Who will you have?
In place of Harshit?
India, you're playing maybe an extra spinner.
That means that leaves you with two specialist
bowlers
only.
plus Hardik Pandya. Good enough, according to me.
That's a bold call.
Okay, Harshit and one more spinner. Say Bishnoi, Washi.
Bishnoi rightfully, but whether you can play him in the 11 is a question.
I mean,
Because
it's a
you
squad.
already have
It's a
Kuldeep
squad
and
anyway.
No. Akshay mentioned someone like Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Can I mention someone like Digvesh Rathi?
Why not?
Similar impact in IPL.
Why not?
Wild.
Why not? Akshay is saying why not?
T20 World Cup. Shivam Dube stays in your T20 World Cup squad as well.
If he does well from here.
No, we're talking about right now.
Right now means I will say yes because I am agreeing with this 15.
Okay.
If I have to over the course of the next 4-5 months, okay, I'll just say vulnerable spots. People who might or might not do well. Harshit Rana out. Shivam Dube out.
Yeah.
No one else, I think. No one else will be out. And in might be Shreyas Iyer instead of Shivam Dube.
Okay.
And Washington Sundar instead of Harshit Rana.
Okay. Fine.
What about you?
No.
But one thing that we again discussed is Shreyas Iyer, where will he fit?
I don't think he fits.
It's
like
not.
I said.
No, that is what I'm trying to make a point. Like, before this squad was announced, I don't know about you, but maximum people would have agreed to me when I say that Shubman Gill does not fit your playing 11 in T20I side. So he's a good enough squad player, like Kingshuk said. Similarly with Shreyas Iyer.
You have a backup opener option.
That is what I'm telling. You can have a backup middle order option. You can have a backup top order option. You never know what happens with injuries with someone like Surya.
Okay,
Surya is
give
always
me your
going to have
15 then. Give me your 15.
15 for what? T20 World Cup? Okay, let's start. So, first name on my team sheet will be Abhishek Sharma.
Well, let's go by playing 11 and then four results.
No, I'm talking about. I will talk about the players who are more important to me. I will name them.
Yes, 11 and then
okay,
4.
so Abhishek Sharma, Sanju Samson, Tilak Verma. I will have Surya. I will have Shreyas, Hardik,
6,
Nitish Reddy.
7.
People are not. I don't know why people are not counting him. Akshay Patel,
8,
Kuldeep Yadav,
9,
Varun Chakravarti.
10.
Then I will have someone like Sundar.
Then you won't have a pacer front.
No, I'm just naming the 15. I'm naming the 15.
Okay, then I've lost track of this.
11.
11.
Okay. Bumrah, Akashdeep. No, not Akashdeep. Arshdeep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Arshdeep.
One of the deeps.
I will have Prashad Krishna. And then I will have someone like Jitesh Sharma there for the second wicketkeeper option.
There's no backup opener in your squad.
No,
There's only one
That
spot
was
left.
your last option.
Jaiswal.
That was your last option, Jitesh.
What, 15?
No. It was 14, I think.
15.
No, it was 14.
Okay, I think he picked a couple of extra spinners or pacers. One pacer you can trim
Okay, you
down.
remove Prashad Krishna and you can bring in someone like Jaiswal. I will not have Shubman Gill in my squad.
Wow, that's a bold call.
Hey, if he wants to go that way, yeah.
That is my
Yeah.
Essentially what we thought that the squad was moving towards. Right. I'll throw out Harshit Rana at the first chance, to be honest.
But if he does well, I don't know. You pick. You see, you can pick some players on gut feeling and all that. But what will you tell players like Prasidh who have done the hard yards?
Was Prasidh there in the run up to the?
No. He was
there,
quite injured before that day, and then he came back.
He did well in the IPL.
20 purple cap holder. Both the purple cap holder and the orange cap holder are not here. Yeah, I won't argue for Sai Sudarshan now because you're not going there. You're not probably playing that format. But yeah, Prasidh probably deserved an opportunity.
My problem with these things, is that, let's say what you just said, that you've brought in Harshit out of nowhere, and Harshit certainly does well in the run-up to the 15 games before the World Cup. What do you do? Now, do you not bring in, let's say, Suraj, who is a specialist in Indian conditions, or Prasidh, who is the purple cap holder, so that continuity doesn't exist?
Yeah.
That is my major problem. And that's the same thing with the Shubman selection as well. If, say, Shubman does well,
See, I
then
don't.
by what fault did Sanju Samson go out? 200s against South Africa. And you sit that guy out.
300s in a stretch of 6 matches.
Yeah. And just one series against England, he did not do well. Scored some 50 runs,
Troubled by pace.
Troubled by pace,
Very
whatever.
important.
Troubled by Archer. Let's say troubled by Archer. Fresh off his injury,
I still
he's
remember
troubled
that
everyone.
in swinger to Shubman Gill in the IPL.
And to be fair, Archer,
know.
not a lot of players played him well in the
Shubman Gill
IPL as
did not
well.
play well in...
IPL he was
CSK were
sensational.
shaking in Guwahati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That those bouncers to I think Tripathi,
Ruturaj also got out.
he
to
was
Archer.
crying.
CSK were anyway seeking for the
Ruturaj,
IPL.
Archer ended Ruturaj's IPL last season by hitting him on the hand.
Yeah.
I mean, those yardsticks, they don't add up well for me. And that's my main problem with this Shubman Gill inclusion. Sorry, my bad.
No, my biggest problem right now is, so for one Shubman Gill, you have actually put on the line of careers of so many players. For someone like Jaiswal, someone like Abhishek Sharma, someone like Sanju Samson, whoever might be dropped. Then if you talk about vice captaincy, Akshay Patel has done great. Hardik Pandya was your captain. He did not lose a lot of matches. He was also the vice captain in T20 World Cup. So for one player, and whatever talent he might have, he's not Virat Kohli. I'm sorry. He's not MS Dhoni. He's not Virat Kohli. He's not Rohit Sharma. He's not Saurabh.
He's better than MS Dhoni.
He's Shubman Gill.
Probably better than Virat Kohli.
Probably better than MS Dhoni as well.
I can't even laugh at the joke.
And probably better than Saurabh Ganguly in T20s.
But one thing, Saurabh.
Yeah.
You can talk about Akshay Patel being the next vice captain, Hardik Pandya being the next vice captain. Can they become captains of this T20I team?
Why not?
That's what I was asking.
Why not?
Yeah.
Hardik Pandya has won an IPL title as a captain. Now people will come and say, oh, Ashish Nehra was hand-holding him. Did Ashish Nehra not hand-hold Shubman Gill for 2 seasons? He did. What wrong did Akshay Patel do? Yes, his team floundered.
He can say Ashish Nehra was hand-holding Hardik Pandya, but when Gambhir takes credit for KKR's win, it's a problem.
No, I am not saying it. People say this.
People say, of course.
Yeah.
Conveniently putting the blame on people.
And why I am saying this about Hardik Pandya only, because Gujarat Titans won IPL, not just because there was Ashish Nehra, there was also Hardik Pandya. The moment he left, where were they?
And they have a very good support system as well.
Yeah. And with KKR, both the mentor and the captain of the title winning team left the next very season. And you see, they were down in ditches.
And he took Punjab Kings to the final. That's no mean feat.
Is Shreyas Iyer's non-selection related to Ricky Ponting? Agarkar and Gambhir probably don't like him for what he was doing to India in the mid-2000s.
But then Shreyas Iyer is not the one sitting in the auction and buying Ricky Ponting.
My only problem with being too critical of Ajit Agarkar-led selection committee is Shreyas Iyer probably doesn't get into that year. But I have no justification for not having him in the reserves also.
Yeah,
You should have kept him there and told him that you're part of the mix.
Like I remember, Shreyas Iyer was part of the 3 reserves named for T20 World Cup in 2021. He, Chahal and Harsha Patel.
What has maybe Riyan Parag, I don't know, continuity and all that you can say. But he's in the reserves. Dhruv Jurel, 3rd wicketkeeper for a tournament that would last 20 days.
I don't know why.
20 days.
And with Shreyas Iyer, I have been a big Shreyas Iyer fan since he was the captain of Delhi Capitals. He has always been done against. So when he joined Delhi Capitals, Gambhir was the one who made him the captain. He left midway, did not take the salary and made Shreyas as the captain. Now Iyer took over the team in complete ruins. Next season, Ricky Ponting comes in. Ricky Ponting and Shreyas Iyer, they take the team to new heights. First ever IPL final. After the IPL final, the team...
Says a lot about Delhi Capitals.
No. But
it's Shreyas Iyer's bad luck.
Yeah.
Next season, he gets injured. 6 months ke liye he's out. For the second half IPL, he comes, Pant becomes the captain. Okay, fine, I'm playing. Next season, Delhi Capitals are like, oh, now we can't give you captaincy because Pant will leave us. He leaves Delhi Capitals. Now,
and eventually Pant leaves.
And he did not go in some trade-off deal. He went to an auction.
Yes.
KKR bought him. He did not play one season for them. Then Gambhir and Iyer reunite at KKR. They win the title. Wahan pe some drama happens. Nobody knows who was right, who was wrong. He leaves. He goes to Punjab Kings.
One
Again
biggest
through
drama,
option.
one biggest drama that we are forgetting is
Yeah.
Ishan and Shreyas were bracketed
Yeah,
together
yeah.
when that disciplinary thing was happening.
And Shreyas was
Shreyas had a genuine back injury, is what
and
I
he had
think.
also played Test cricket for
he,
India.
He played those three
He played
matches,
domestic,
Domestic
he played
also.
tests.
and then somehow he got bracketed
Okay.
with Ishan.
This happens.
It's like a
Loses
KL
the
Rahul
contract.
Hardik Pandya
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
I think that might probably the
Yeah, this happened.
Yeah.
Then in that England ODI series before the Champions Trophy, remember he was not supposed to play that game. Had Virat Kohli not pulled off his string,
Yes.
Shreyas Iyer would not have played that
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Shreyas Iyer
Yes.
came out in public and said, "Oh, Virat bhai came and told me I'm not playing. So Rohit bhaiya told me कि तू खेलेगा." He comes in, he performs, scores 100, makes you win the game. He's like, "Oh, अब तो इसको टॉप नहीं कर सकते. ले चलो Champions Trophy. Champions Trophy ले गए. He gave you a match, tournament winning
Every
performance.
single game he played well.
Yeah, there you win the tournament.
Is it time for Shreyas to go to USA?
I think, matlab, it's very tough to be Shreyas Iyer. He keeps on performing, keeps on giving his best, and
But
then
I
he's
think
fighting. I don't know
someone
what.
put out a tweet. I think someone. I
Is this a Shreyas Iyer family group kind of a situation here?
Yeah.
Why?
As in, someone said yesterday, I think it's Irfan Pathan, I think. Now is the time for Shreyas Iyer to keep believing.
अरे कितना believe करेगा
वो
भाई?
believe ही कर रहा है भाई 6 साल से.
So last 4 years he's been believing only.
You played him whenever you have played in big tournaments. He is either your second highest run scorer or highest run scorer.
Yeah.
अब और क्या करेगा वो आदमी? IPL में परफॉर्म कर रहा है, कैप्टेंसी उसकी अच्छी है. Now
This
it all comes-
IPL, after this IPL, I think you should have rewarded Shreyas Iyer. You might have had several complaints about his style. Like we say, you can probably bracket Shubman Gill style and Shreyas Iyer style together before this season.
Yeah.
But what he did this season,
3 different
not
teams into
once.
the IPL final.
those things leave it.
Of
In
course,
terms
why
of his
not?
batting
Why
style,
do
I'm
it?
saying.
Nobody has done it.
In terms of his batting style.
Reinvention again
That
and
is
again.
the thing. That is the thing. If you're talking so much about Rohit Sharma's, yes, deservedly so, what Rohit Sharma did to that Indian team, white ball team, Shreyas also did that with Punjab Kings. He played a brand of cricket where he never prioritized his runs, but still scored that volume of runs at that strike rate. 175 is no joke. Probably at least in the reserves you should have had
and
him.
it's not just about T20I. Like I said, even in Test cricket, he last played a series against Bangladesh when he won you matches.
Yeah.
Bangladesh. Oh.
Yeah, and then in Bangladesh, when you were losing your first ever test to Bangladesh,
Yeah.
he and Ashwin bailed you out, helped you win the game by you.
That isn't the last that he played.
Okay, he played against New
He
Zealand
played
also
against
next year.
England.
And he has
The England
considerably
series
improved
in
against short
India.
Yeah,
balls.
he is improving.
Yeah, as in like Sarfaraz and Shreyas will be out of this home season is also for that we'll come back.
That will be very unfortunate if that happens.
Karun might get the nod ahead of.
Oh, also, we just touched upon it and then we forgot. Shubman is now vice captain of the T20I team. Once the Asia Cup finishes, 4 or 5 days later is the West Indies series at home. Does he not shift his focus then?
Yeah.
Probably he has to play. He has to play. At this age, he can't complain about. You can't have the responsibility in all three
But
formats.
where is
and
the
then
red
see.
ball prep for you then at home? You've just gone out to England.
And
You've
this
played
West
there.
Indies side,
Home series.
but this West Indies side has a very good bowling attack. We have seen.
Yeah, spin they ruined Pakistan. 1-1 draw, I think.
Had their batters stepped up, they would have ruined Australia also.
See, I'll be very happy if West Indies do something, but I am sure they won't do
That's
anything at home.
that's the same thing that you said against the New Zealand series before that, right?
That's what I
Whitewash.
want. That's what. Actually, that's a bigger headache for Shubman Gill and Gautam Gambhir to have
Exactly.
That should
because
be your main
your
priority.
home ego has been bruised.
Yeah.
I don't know. As in, like, but if Shubman can do that, but he has to do that as well. Like maybe during the IPL he started red ball practice in the middle of Asia Cup. He can play with red ball.
Oh,
Break between breaks.
Oman
If you boycott the Pakistan match, maybe have an intra-squad red ball match.
yeah.
Oh yeah, are we boycotting Pakistan?
Oh.
Is that a separate
know.
podcast? I
I
don't
Ajay
know.
Gargar was asked in the press
Hey,
conference.
no questions, please.
Like Akshay says, no question. So we'll not talk about that, right?
Yeah. Okay. Before we, ask our viewers also their thoughts on the Asia Cup squad. Rate the squad out of 10.
If I have to rate this squad out of 10, it is 7.5 for me.
Kingshuk, you?
9.2.
9.2.
Bar one, only one problem. That's Shubman as the vice captain.
I have 3 problems. That's why I'm rating 7.5. I have a problem with someone like Harshit Rana. I have problem with Shubman Gill and I have problem with Mr. Shivam Dubey. Yeah.
Out of those three, maybe one will make the playing 11.
Yeah.
And two of them
And that
will
is the
be-
biggest problem. And he will
Yeah.
make the playing 11 not just because he is a good cricketer, because he's also the vice captain. Like Delhi Capitals made a mistake. They made Faf du Plessis the vice captain. They had to play him. The same thing is going to happen with this Indian team.
Oh, maybe Surya will say you're the vice captain, but you can sit out.
Oh, Surya cannot say that. You believe me.
Do you think Shubman will pick the squad 11?
Selfless Shubman gives up opening
Oh.
spot for Sanju
Okay,
Samson.
he has 12 more years to do that drama. Not now.
What about you, Akshay? How much will you rate this squad?
8.5.
No, you have to say 7. Thala for a reason.
And before
Yeah,
we move on, the playing 11?
See, my playing 11 is simple.
They've already selected the playing 11. We have only spoken
My
about the
playing, yeah, so that was playing 11 that I spoke about. What was that? It was Abhishek, Gill,
Yeah.
Tilak, Surya,
Yeah.
Hardik,
Yeah.
Jitesh.
Okay, this is number 6.
Samson has to sit out because see, I don't think
Yeah, that is what I'm asking.
number 6, or if he's ready to do that, Jitesh / Samson. If Samson plays, then Samson at 5 and Hardik at 6. Aksar. And then who else do you have? Rinku has to play.
Rinku has to play.
Now you have 8 batters straight up.
With Shubman Gill also you want 8
With
batters.
Shubman Gill there.
Oh, you can't play Rinku when you're playing Shubman. That's the spot that we discussed, right? Now the number 8. Yeah, then though you have to play 2 specialist spinners as well.
Kuldeep and Varun.
Yeah.
And then you will play someone like Arshdeep and Bumrah. Just playing 11 with that.
Yes. Or I might just not play one extra pacer. Leave Arshdeep out or leave Bumrah out during the group stages and bring him for the Super Force of the game. Very
4
confusing.
मैच खेलना है टोटल सेम टीम खेलेगा.
No, 3 plus 3, 6, 7 matches if you go through the
7
final.
games.
Yeah, 3 in the
What
group
format
stage.
is
3
this?
though we can play against Pakistan only.
3 in the group
If we reach
stages.
the final.
3 in the group stages. And 3 in the Super Force. And then the final.
How is Super 4-3? Oh, that's also
Round
okay,
robin.
okay, okay.
It's a long tournament.
Too bad. Anyway, so Abhishek Samson,
Mm.
Oh,
Tilak Surya.
no
Oh,
Gill.
leaving out the vice captain.
Oh, sorry, Abhishek Gill,
Hmm.
Tilak Surya,
Hmm.
Aksar Hardik. I'm just going left, right.
Mhm.
Aksar Hardik, and then at number 7 is Jitesh, obviously. Then I have
Kuldeep as number 8.
I'm questioning that a little bit. So I'm thinking
He's not playing Kuldeep.
Varun, Boom, Arsh.
Hmm.
Now I have 1 spot left.
You will play Harshit Rana.
Now the question, depending on whatever the surface need, vagera, Kuldeep or Rana. That's the only 2 options I have left.
Actually, that is where probably Nitish Reddy might not be a bad option when he's fit.
Yeah.
He will be in the mix is what I think. There's no harm in playing Nitish and Hardik and getting 2 overs from them.
right? Yeah, one's a bowler and one's a batter, right?
Yeah.
The very different kind
Who's a
of
bowler,
all-rounders.
who's a batter? Both are
Hardik's a
all-rounders.
much better bowler. Nitish is a
Hardik
much
can
better
bat
batter.
as well as
No, he
Nitish.
can't. He really can't.
Oh,
Nitish is a
I
better batter.
seriously disagree with that.
I don't agree with your...
Yeah,
Hardik
just
has
look
a-
up the
Hardik
numbers
has-
since he has come, man.
You can just
Does
say...
Hardik have a test century in
you-
Australia? No, he doesn't.
Hardik has
Okay.
a test 92 in so difficult conditions in South Africa. Had he played tests, I don't know what he would have gone on to do.
But then again, workload management he has done with himself. So for me, it is going to be the same playing 11 that you have.
What does
But
he have?
But
you will
Samsung,
have
no Samsung because Gill is a vice captain. I have to play him, so he plays there.
Jitesh is your
Jitesh is your
wicketkeeper.
wicketkeeper because I have.
And will you play an extra batter at 8 or will you play 3 spinners plus 2 pacers?
3 spinners plus 2 pacers?
I'll play an extra batter at 8, 1 pacer and Hardik Pandya and 3 spinners.
Okay.
And Abhishek Sharma as your 6th bowling option.
Wow, that's great.
Let's have thoughts of our viewers and listeners as well. There's plenty to debate, as in the first thing being whether they agree with Shubman Gill returning to the T20I side and as vice captain, and what do they make of some of the notable omissions like Shreyas Iyer and Yashasvi Jaiswal. You can send in your thoughts on 8588966996. If you are listening to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, please do rate us. And like we always say, if you're watching us on YouTube, please leave your comments. We'll be more than happy to learn your feedback. Thank you. Have a great week ahead.